モニカ・ローゼン。死刑における真のマザー、小柄で華奢な体に受付嬢と看護婦と友としてのペルソナが混在し、それぞれの良い点も悪い点も全て兼ね備えている。彼女がそのくちばしを危険にさらしてまで俺たちに返しても返しきれないほどの恩を与えてくれたことは数知れない。ああ、親愛なるモニカ。君がいなかったら俺たちは今頃どうなっていたんだろう。モニカは前作からね、結構チキンポリスの2話に、融通してくれるいい人ですね。モーゼス・ワイルドフラワー。モーゼスは歩くミステリーだ。小狐時代から天才と呼ばれ、12歳で最初の捕食事件を解決した。だが、いくら頭が切れても、彼が冷淡で俗物的で非常に鼻持ちならない動物であることに変わりはない。その上、彼と相棒のブレイトーはクロービル最高の刑事コンビの座を切望している。チキンポリスがいる限り、それは無理というものだ。ブレイトー・マヌエル・パラディアス。ブレイトーは退役軍従だ。何らかの奇妙な事情から戦争の恐怖を忘れ去りたいらしく、そのためにクロービル警察に勤務している。俺に言わせれば、彼は考えられる限り最悪の場所を選んだとしか思えないが、知ったことではない。何にせよ、彼はモーゼスの忠実な手下であり、あのずる賢い狐にどこまでもついていく。警察官大虐殺。リリス、ロイス、ジャーデン。この他にもクロービル市警に所属する12匹が強制捜査の最中、ケイディ・バックスとゴールデンファング一家の間で起こったギャング抗争に巻き込まれて殉職した。市ではそれ以来、このような血生臭い銃撃事件は発生していないが、暴走するギャング組織を抑え込まない限り、同様の悲劇が繰り返されるのではないかという不安が広がっている。ゴールデンファング一家。ゴールデンファング一家は、ウェスラー帝国の残骸の中から台頭した最大かつ最も影響力の強いギャングである。一家を率いるのはミック・キャッスル、雑種のミックの2つの名を持つマンドリルで、ギャング団の名前は彼の持つ黄金の牙にちなんだもの。巣箱の犯罪王たち。巣箱には独自の犯罪組織が存在する。おそらくその中で最大かつ最強のグループは、生ける伝説である雲の女王、ゼナイダ率いるいわゆるグレートウェブだろう。他に2つの小さな犯罪集団が昆虫地区を支配しているが、どちらもグレートウェブの影響下にある。クロービルの王。クロービルの王はヘクター3世で、狐の王と呼ばれている。これは彼の種族にちなんだものだが、それ以上にクロービルの住民がこの統治者をかなりうさんくさい、日和見主義的で陰険な動物だと思っているという事実に由来する。いずれにせよこの王は犯罪組織との戦いに関してはかなり弱いことが判明しており、現時点での彼の主な関心事は、ストゴニアとの和平であるものの、クロービルは建国以来最大の強力な指導者を必要としている。ほんの小さな火種。巣箱で起こる小さな小競り合いは、ほんの小さな花火一つで大規模な反乱に変わるだろうと広く信じられている。現在の市が脆弱な状態にあることを考慮すると、これは破壊的な結果を招く可能性がある。クロービルの住民には大火の記憶がまだ生々しく刻まれており、街全体がいつパニック状態に陥ってもおかしくない。いつその火花が散るのか、誰もがその時を恐れながらも予感している。 モニカの手がかりなし。モニカがなぜ銃を撃ってたのかか。なんで撃ってたんだろうな。
How can I help you guys?
We're fine for now. Thanks, Mon.
Thanky, thanky.
She seems troubled.
Oh, wow. What are all these boxes?
I told you, didn't I? I'm leaving this dump and going on a round-the-world trip.
Of course, you said a million times, but you just never started on it.
Well, this time I did. About a week ago, I think.
You've come this far in a week? Man, I can see you're really determined.
Good work takes time, okay? I've got a lot of stuff to pack. Who knows when I'll be back? Maybe never. Until then, Lewis is renting the place out.
Oh, yeah. What's the deal with the good old carrot shredder?
Well, he's doing pretty well since he breathed life back into the hotel. He started renting out apartments to some pretty shady characters, but still, it's a start.
Shady characters? Like you?
Maybe even worse.
Oh, my.
So it's not just him and me living here anymore.
That's great. You can finally socialize a bit, which you love so much.
Ha ha, very funny. I guess that's one of the reasons I had to leave.
Can't stand change, huh? No wonder, at your age.
Ha ha again. Anyway, now that Laura's kicked you out, I'm sure Lewis will be happy to give you a room. Or a closet. Just don't be too close to me.
Old sour rusty cock.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, because your hearing is already gone, old parrot.
What? Oh, Marty.
Okay, I'm done. But didn't you say there was someone here you could introduce me to?
Oh, Cluck, I almost forgot. But she's gone.
Aw, man, you must have been hallucinating. Must be one of those old age things.
Shut the clock up.
So, another doomed damsel in distress. Just the usual, huh?
This is different, Marty.
Because...
When she came to see me, I was dreaming about an old case. Remember the fly named Novak?
Yeah, it was a hell of a case. We almost ended up in the river. Twice.
That's the one. So, I was dreaming about that particular case, and then this woman came along, straight out of the hive. It felt like it just couldn't be a coincidence.
You mean the hive is calling us?
As the flame calls the moth.
Ooh, that's poetic and awesome.
Thank you. Listen, Marty. I've got something I've been trying to tell you all night.
Well, go ahead, boss. You can always be honest with me.
You look like shit.
Thanks, man. Jerk.
What was that?
I said jerk.
Oh, yeah. I got that right. She just vanished, even though I told her to wait.
Well, boss, I wouldn't want to be alone in this place either.
Don't be a jerk. An insect lady, alone, at night, in Clawville.
Shit. You're right. Now what?
Well, we can't search the whole town for a lady in black. I hope if she found her mysterious way here unharmed, she can make it back, too.
Amen to that, brother. Ah, this must be where you hide your huge corkboard full of photos and newspaper clippings with your lunatic conspiracy theory that the world is actually run by over-evolved hairless primates.
Marty, you need help. Really. Don't be afraid to ask.
But everything is so much more exciting in my head, and somehow more colorful as well.
You know what? Good for you, Marty. Good for you.
Yeah, good for me. Yeah.
So are you going to tell me what happened with Laura, or what?
Let's leave it. It's too fresh.
Okay. I get it, pal. The lion's den. Better not to disturb. Here we are. Formerly known as Hop Dog, now called Zip's Cafe. Everything changes, huh? Zip, an ex-con raccoon, runs the place. It's become something of a hangout for us. The last garrison between Clawville and the Hive, and maybe the last refuge of sanity. But more importantly, your last chance to get a good cup of joe. It's been a long time since we spoke to Zip. We haven't even visited the place since its reopening. Here's our chance to see what's changed. Zip will know what's going on around here. Time to say hello to the old trash panda.
こちらの、経営者のジップは前作でも出てきました。前作ではホップドッグだったっけ？前作は事件が起こってすぐぐらいにここに来ると非常にためになる有用な情報をいただけたので、今回も早いタイミングで来てみました。どんな話が聞けるでしょうか？
I heard that Zip renovated the place, but I didn't expect this.
Like an amusement park, huh? I like it, but how did he afford this?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Do you think he knows what's going on in his neighborhood?
This is the only place that serves animals and insects alike, Marty. The few bugs that still dare to leave the hive will surely swarm here. And where you can get a cup of coffee, you'll talk, too.
Maybe. But the question is, will Zip talk with us?
With us? Why not? We're loved by everyone.
Of course.
Hey, kid.
Here it is, the brand new Clawville Chronicle.
Yeah, we know. Tell me, do you stand here often?
I stand in a lot of places, sir. The news has to go everywhere. Here's the Clawville Chronicle!
Fellas, stop yelling, kid. Listen to me.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Do you also take a newspaper to the hive?
No, sir. I mean, not since the last time, sir.
Last time?
The last time I took a paper to the hive, sir, an ugly fella made me eat it. All of it. It was quite a lot, and hot off the press.
Made you eat it? What ugly fellow?
An ugly monkey, sir. I don't know what kind, but it was a monkey for sure. I should know. I'm always being taken for a monkey. Well, I'm not. Anyway, he was well-dressed, and one of his teeth was gold.
Golden tooth, that's Mick.
I don't know, sir. He didn't say his name. He just told me to eat that filth. Luckily, I only had 5 papers on me, but he and his bodyguards watched me eat all of them. They were fresh, sir. The ink was barely dried on them.
What a mongrel.
Yes, sir. But then he let me go, so I don't mind. And I didn't eat anything that day anyway, so...
Were you welcome at the hive back then?
Very much, sir. The insect folk were always kind to me. They were glad to finally hear from the outside world, you know. The Chronicle was the only Clawville paper that reached them. Thanks to Pip.
Pip?
That would be me, sir. Messy Pip, at your service.
I see. And tell me, Messy Pip, who do you work for?
The master of all papers, sir. Mr. Mullen, of course.
You mean Hercule Mullen?
The one and only, sir.
Huh, an old acquaintance. Tell me, where can we find him?
He's inside having a cup of coffee and talking to Uncle Zip.
Uncle Zip, huh? That's new. Okay, thanks, kid. Don't take any wooden nickels.
Yes, sir. I hope not to, sir. Mysterious disappearances in the hive! Are the police totally helpless?
Look at the little paper boy.
Maybe he knows something. I mean, if he doesn't know, who does, right? He is the news.
You should have been a philosopher.
I know. Hey, Pip, tell me, are you cold?
Cold, sir?
You look a little underdressed for this time of year.
I'm not cold, sir. All that shouting keeps me warm enough.
Well, I guess.
And Mr. Mullen always brings me a hot chocolate from the cafe.
Oh, that's, nice of him.
Indeed it is, sir. Here's the latest Chronicle. Don't leave it out.
Hey, Pip, you got any news?
Does the king have a new mistress? The crown denies it.
Furry hell, Marty. Don't encourage him. He'll blow my head off.
Apparently, he couldn't afford a new car.
These things are unbreakable, my friend. The old cars were made of real stuff, you know?
Well, we managed to wreck yours a couple of times.
It keeps on rolling, right?
You're not wrong there.
以前はこの店の前のところに、ギター弾きの昆虫がいたんですが、今回はいないですね。
Honeyfall Tower is still beautiful. There's something otherworldly about it, right?
Yeah, it gives me the chicken bumps.
As a kid, I used to stare at that building a lot. I wondered what a magical insect wonderland was in it. Glamorous parties, fancy dinners, honey flowing down the walls.
Then you grew up.
Yeah. We snuck in once as teenagers. Instead of fancy parties, we found dirty bars and brothels. And we got a good old-fashioned beating. But we still loved it, you know? It was still a wonderland, but in a different way.
That's quite a story. You should write it down in your memoir.
Hey, how do you know about my secret memoir?
Oh, shit, Marty, I was kidding.
Wolf and lamb, huh? Honestly, I'm a little worried about this picture.
What, the two-headed animal with one head that wants to eat the other?
Yeah, right?
The new Unity Church.
Crazy cannibal cultists.
Don't rejoice in advance. They're probably just deluded fools making their last stand.
You're no fun at all, Boss Bird.
Yeah, I know.